Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know, guys. Hello, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know, guys. Okay, perfectly. There's no issues with my audio or the video, right, guys? Not a lot of people have come up to the class itself. Is there some problem that is there today? We'll wait for 5 more minutes so that everyone is able to join us. In that particular point of time, guys, I'm extremely excited and happy that you guys are here for the class. And yeah, so we will be learning JavaScript as well as React.js in this bootcamp. We'll also be making a new project as well that you'll be able to put up on your resume. So there's a lot that we'll be doing in the next 7 days, and I hope that you guys will be able to learn a lot during the entire time period as well. Okay. Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Okay, the class hasn't even started. How can I provide you guys with the attendance? Okay, so yeah, I'm also extremely excited for this session, guys. I'm extremely happy that you guys are here. So let me just start with introducing myself. So my name is Sharasana, and I have been a software engineer, a machine learning engineer, a data scientist, a data analyst at companies like Geo, Reliance, and Fastnell. I've also been a part of the Google Explore ML program where I used to go on behalf of Google to various different universities and teach concepts like full stack development and data science to students from these colleges on behalf of Google. So that is my small introduction. And DevTown is a part-time thing that I run along with my work. So it's a non-profit organization that I run along with my friend. And yeah, so that is a small introduction, introduction about myself. I would like to know a bit more about you guys as well. So if you guys are able to introduce yourself from where you are, what you're currently doing, and that would be great, guys. So if you guys are able to introduce yourself in the live chat, please let me know, guys. If you guys are able to introduce yourself in the live chat, that would be great, guys. From where you are, what you are currently doing, that would be amazing. For example, I can introduce myself as I'm a software engineer right now, and I'm working with a company, and I'm running DevTown the part time. I'm currently in Gurgaon for the next few days. I will be in Mumbai for the next few days as well, and then I will be back to Bangalore. So yeah, so Mahadev is from a mechanical engineering graduate. That's good. Okay, so MP we are having. I am Maud Zaid. I'm pursuing MBA in international business from Aligarh Muslim University. That's good. Tirth Joker from Joitka from Ahmedabad. Okay, I've lived in Gujarat for 18 years. Tirth. Second year BTech CSE. That's good. West Bengal. Yeah, people from Kerala, Nagpur. Okay. Okay, so we have a lot of different people joining us for this boot camp from all across the country. That's extremely great, guys. So in this boot camp, guys, one of the best things that you guys need to understand is that there are no prerequisites whatsoever. Just one prerequisite is there. Two actually. There are two prerequisites. Otherwise, except that everything else you will be able to do. So the two prerequisites that are there are pretty simple. If you are able to understand my English, whatever I'm speaking, and you guys are able to grasp that, because the mode of communication throughout the entire boot camp is going to be in English only. I'm not going to use Hindi because we have some students who are from outside India. We have some students who are from like South India as well, who are not that comfortable with Hindi. And because whatever I'm going to teach you guys, I'm going to teach you guys from the perspective of placements, and in placements it is not suitable and it is not considered to be appropriate to talk in Hindi with the person who is taking your interview. So your English communication skills should be absolutely to point itself, and that is the reason why the entire communication that will be happening between us will be in English only and nothing else. Okay, so that is the first point, that if you are able to understand my English, that is more than sufficient. And the second point is your willingness to learn. Okay, so if you are willing to learn, if you are open to learn something new, you are excited about it, and you are ready to put in the efforts that are required, these are the only two prerequisites for this boot camp. Even if you don't know anything about programming, you don't know anything about JavaScript, you don't know anything about web development, I don't care about it. Everything else I am going to be teaching you guys from the scratch itself, from the utmost basics. So you'll be able to learn everything from JavaScript to the concepts of React. Once you have learned all the basics that are there, then we'll be moving towards, on the last day, that is on the 7th day, we'll be building a project in React as well. And that project will be building in such a way that it will be deployed. You will be able to share that project with your friends, with your peers. You'll be able to put that React project on your resume as well. Okay, so you will be learning JavaScript, you will be learning React, you will be creating a project at the end. And if you're doing everything properly, okay, then you will be able to receive certificates via Google, Microsoft, as well as DevTown. There are 3 certificates associated with this bootcamp. What is the criteria of getting those certificates? I'll be telling you guys at the end of today's class, not right now. How to fill up your attendance, how to give attendance, I will be telling you guys at the end of today's class, not right now. Right now, I've just introduced myself. I've introduced the bootcamp to you guys. Do not worry, you don't have to make any payments or something like that for the certificates or for the bootcamp itself. All the certificates are for free. The bootcamp is for free. Your efforts to learn is the only thing that we require. Okay, the efforts to learn that you guys are having is the only thing that we require from you guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. And I will show you guys the certificates as well, if that is the condition. Let me just open up LinkedIn. You guys can connect with me on LinkedIn or on Instagram, whatever you guys feel comfortable enough. Both the links are there in the description of the video itself, so you guys will be able to connect with me right over there. Let me see if somebody has posted the certificates on LinkedIn. So mostly people post the certificates on LinkedIn, so I'm able to show you guys the certificates from right over there. So this is a boot camp that we had in September 2022 on machine learning. So 7 days boot camp on Python and machine learning. This is the DevTown certificate, the certificate that DevTown provided to the student itself. This is the certificate that you will be receiving via Google Developer Students Club. As you're able to see, this certificate will be coming to you guys via Google itself for the same boot camp. And the next particular certificate is from the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador program that you will be receiving from Microsoft's end. So these are the 3 certificates that will be issued to you guys at the end of this boot camp. So I've shown you guys the certificates. And for example, the last boot camp that we had, okay, it is on Google Drive clone using HTML CSS. So the students have completed the boot camp. So this guy has actually did the entire thing on mobile phone itself, as you are able to see right over here. Okay, so this guy has completed the entire thing on mobile phone. And again, in this boot camp as well, in the first few days, okay, in the first 2 to 3 days when we are learning JavaScript, you guys require a laptop, but for the major, that is React, and for the project, you guys can make the I'm making sure that you guys will be able to create the entire project from your mobile phone as well. As you're able to see in our previous boot camps, I've always made sure that even if you are not having a laptop, even if you're not having a desktop, you just have a smartphone, you will be able to create the entire project. You will be able to learn smoothly. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, I worry about it a lot more than you guys. So whatever you guys are having any kind of problems, I will try to solve it out. Okay, for any doubts, any queries that you are having at any point of time, you guys can join the Discord channel. The link for the Discord channel is down in the description of the video itself. So this is the video that you guys are watching, because the notes as well you will be able to get through that Discord channel itself. So this is the video that you are watching right now, guys. As you are able to see, this is the video that you are watching right now. I want you guys to go to the description of the video itself. Okay, I want you guys to go to the description of the video itself. So this is the description of the video. You can connect with me on LinkedIn or Instagram, whatever you prefer. My LinkedIn account and Instagram link is right over here. You go down below, you will be able to see this link called as the Discord link. Okay, you'll be able to see this Discord link right over here. It is compulsory to join the Discord channel. Okay, there is no two ways to that. Okay, you can just do a right click. I'm copying the link address. I will open it up using my own account so that it's as simple as possible for you guys to understand. Just paste the link right over here. Go to site. It will take me to Discord. As you are able to see right over here, opening Discord, there are almost 45,000 members with us on Discord. Accept invite. Once you have accepted the invite itself, you can just log into Discord. You don't require the app. You can do it via a web browser as well. Okay, as simple as that. If you go down below, as you're able to see right over here, you are having events, notice board, let's get placed, meets. You are having the goal that we have set up, YouTube stats, DevTown trainings, introductions, okay, general chat, all these kind of stuff, resume building, LinkedIn, and all those things. If you are going down below right over here, you will be able to find different type of resource for boot camps. Okay, you'll be able to find resources boot camps. Okay, this is the particular section that you will be able to find right over here. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Resources boot camps inside of Discord. Please do let me know, guys. There you will be able to find the notes, okay, for front end web dev essentials, JavaScript basics. Okay, as you're able to see, front end web dev essentials, JavaScript basics, you have to select that. There you will be able to find the notes for this particular bootcamp. Okay, you will be able to find the notes for this particular bootcamp right over here. JavaScript basics, you just have to click on it. It will download it for you guys, and you will be able to access the notes from right over here. You are not going to get the access to the notes from any other place. Okay, you are going to get the access only through the Discord channel, and joining the Discord channel is compulsory. Like I said, we are not charging you anything. We just want to make sure that we are able to create a good interactive community. Whatever doubts you're having while making the project, or while studying, or anything else related to anything else in where to study something from, we have 36 different instructors from almost 40 different companies, from Microsoft, Amazon, Google, right over there on the Discord channel, that will always be there to help you guys out with anything that you want. Okay, so you never have to worry about anything. So the notes, you will only be able to get it from the Discord channel. I've already shown you how to access the Discord channel, how to get the notes as well. And yeah, so that is it. Let us start with our today's class. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know, guys. Ayush Kumar, please read the message that I've pinned up in the live chat. You will be able to get your answer for the registration link. Asif Ahmed, again I'm saying, please read the message that I've pinned up in the live chat. You will be able to understand it. Okay. How to best follow your sessions and gain as much as possible from it. So today, as it is the first session, it will be a lot of theory that will be there inside the session itself, not a lot of practicals. From tomorrow onwards, we'll be starting with the practicals as well. The sessions will be of 60 to 90 minutes long. Okay, each of these sessions will be from 60 to 90 minutes long. Today is the first session, so it will be 60 minutes long so that you guys are able to get a hang of the class itself. I want you guys to sit with a notebook. Whatever I'm teaching, try to make sure that you are able to make some, jot down some points as well. Never code along with me, although from tomorrow we are going to start coding in JavaScript. Never ever code along with me. Listen to me properly, understand this stuff properly. After the class is over, take up 30 minutes or 15 minutes of your time. Sit down, whatever you have learned, whatever notes that you are able to refer to, whatever we have coded in the class, try to do it on your own without referencing the video itself. Try to do it on your own on the basis of your memory. Anywhere where you're stuck, take reference to the notes that you had taken up in the class. If you're still not able to understand it, then take reference to the video. In this particular way, you will be able to understand and learn the most out of the classes. Okay, The most of the classes. Please remember, never code along with me. People say that code along with me, but never do that with me, because then you will not be able to listen to me. Whatever points that I'm saying, whatever important point that I want you to understand, you won't be able to understand that. Okay, so let's get started right away, guys. First, we'll start with can you guys give me some examples of web browsers that you know about? Okay, can you guys give me some examples of web browsers that you know about? Okay, some examples of web browsers that you know about, guys. Can you guys give me some examples of web browsers that you know about? Chrome, Brave. Okay, you are having Google is not a web browser. Okay, Google is a company. Your Chrome is a web browser. Safari is a web browser. Firefox, Internet Explorer is was a web browser. Opera, Edge. Okay, great, guys. Yahoo again is not a web browser. Yahoo is your search engine. There's a big difference between a search engine and a web browser. Google.com is a search engine, whereas your Google Chrome is your web browser. Okay, good. Opera, Firefox, you're having Chrome. Good. So these are some of the examples that you guys know about. Okay, these web browsers that you know about. Now, web browsers are basically an application that helps you to view and interact with websites. Okay, a web browser is a basic application that helps you to view and interact with the website itself. And this web browser isn't a new concept. Okay, your Google Chrome right now, you guys must be using it the most. Some of you must be using Brave. If you have a MacBook, you will be using Safari. So these are not a new concept. Okay, one of the oldest, so there was a particular person called as Mark Anderson, like not called as, his name was Mark Anderson. Mark Anderson started a company called as Mosaic Web Browsers when he was in college itself. Okay, I'm talking about back in 1970s. Okay, when he was in college, 1970s, 1980s, he created a particular company called as Mosaic Web Browsers when he was in college. When he came out of college, he renamed that company as the Netscape company. Now, Netscape, for those who have some understanding about or have read about the life of Elon Musk, I hope that everybody knows who Elon Musk is. So Netscape is the exact same company where Elon Musk went to take up an internship, but they refused to give Elon Musk the internship itself, and he started with his own company that was PayPal and all those kind of thing. So Elon Musk got rejected in Netscape as an intern. So that is also the link to your present tense itself that you guys will be able to relate to. So back in 1990s, Netscape had the largest, like, number of people using internet was extremely low, but Netscape had the biggest percentage. So if 100 people are using the internet back in 1990s, 90 of those people will be using the Netscape web browser. And Netscape as a company closed its doors in 2008. Like, Netscape was shut down in 2008 itself, and Netscape as the web browser was taken over by Internet Explorer. And we know that Internet Explorer also closed its doors down, and Google Chrome is the current industry leader in terms of your web browsers. So this is a image of the Netscape web browser from back in 1994, and as you're able to see right over here, the features that are there are very similar to what we have been seeing. So let me just open this up on Edge, because then it will be, I will be able to alternate it as well. Not now. Let me paste it right over here. Let me open it up. I'll be able to alternate on it as well. So as you're able to see in the So as you're able to see right over here, some of the features are very similar to the browsers that we are currently looking for. This is a web browser that is almost 30 years old. Okay, this is a web browser that is almost 28 to 30 years old. As you're able to see right over here, this has the exact same features. It has the previous button, it has the next button, there's the home button, a refresh button, a print button, a find button, okay, to find something on your website itself. You're having a location URL bar where you go and type www.google.com. So you're having the URL bar right over here. You are having the window. Okay, this is the window where your website, you are able to see the website itself. Okay, you are able to see the website itself. So most of the stuff that you're currently using in the current web browsers that you are having, you are able to see that in a browser that is 30 years old. So not a lot of features have changed over the past years, but still you are able to understand this, that although the features haven't changed, the technology behind these features have changed a lot. Okay, so initially any website that you are visiting, any website that you're using is made up using three different components: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We'll try to understand all these three components. What are these three components, why are they existing, and what is its use, before we are starting with JavaScript from tomorrow onwards. Okay, so initially when the internet was created, it was created by, so there are some conspiracy theories that it was created by the army, US army, and all these different things. But what we know according to the history is that the researchers at UC Berkeley, the UC Berkeley is one of the leading research universities in the entire world, and the researchers right over there, the professors right over there, wanted an easier way to share their research ideas, their research papers with the other professors, the other researchers from all across the globe itself. So what happened right over there is that, let's try to understand this. So what happened? So let's assume that I am a particular researcher that is sitting in Gurgaon right now, and let's assume I will take one particular person from here. uh, Okay, so Sagar. Okay, let's take up Sri Sagar Manda. Okay, he looks like a particular researcher itself, like wearing all the blazer and everything. We'll take up Sagar itself. Sagar lives in Dallas, USA. Okay, Sagar lives in Dallas, USA right now. Now, Sagar is currently working on a groundbreaking research. Okay, he has written a research paper as well, and in this research paper, he will have a lot of citations that he has taken up. Okay, some reference to a particular book, some reference to other articles, some reference to your let's assume other research papers as well. So all these citations are there when he's writing his own research paper. Now, once Sagar has written the entire research paper itself, and he wants to share that research paper with me. Now, Sagar lives in Dallas, USA. I live in Gurgaon, India. Now, if he wants to send me that research paper, he will have to ship it to me. Now, that ship will take almost 1 to 3 months for it to arrive to me itself. Okay. For it to arrive to me, it will take us 2 to 3 months. Am I right, guys? Please let me know. Am I right, guys? Please let me know, guys. Guys, I hope that you are able, if you are able to write, sir, how to fill attendance, that means you know how to type in English. And if you know how to type in English, I hope that you are able to understand how to read English as well. Because if you're able to type English, but you're not able to read English, then I feel that there's something very, very, very wrong with you. So if you are able to read English, I pinned up a message in the live chat right over there, which has two parts to it. Just fill up today's attendance and we will consider that as your registration for this bootcamp. Attend the entire class, know how to fill the attendance. Has the class been over? No. How much time is left? A lot. Am I teaching right now? Yes. So why are you disturbing the class? Just be patient. When the class will be getting over, you will get to know how to fill the attendance. Okay. So I hope that if you are able to write in English, you are able to read in English as well. And if you are not even able to read in English, at least you are able to listen to me speaking in English and understand that. Okay. Good. So let's continue from right over there. So Sagar has sent me the research paper from Dallas, USA to Gurgaon, India. I received the research paper as well. Now, like I said, that research paper contains a lot of citations. If some articles, some newspaper text, some books, some other research papers. Now, to understand this research paper completely, I need to get all these different citations as well. Okay, to understand this research paper completely, I need to get all these citations as well. So in that particular case, I'll go to the nearest library. I'll ask the librarian, I want this particular newspaper, this particular magazine, this particular article, and this particular research paper, so that I'm able to understand it. Now, most of these things won't be available in the local library that I'm having. I will have to waste so much time. And this is the problem that the researchers were facing at that point of time. And that is the reason why they created the internet. Okay, they created the internet and they created websites as well. Now, these websites were meant to share information, to share their research papers, the citations, and everything with the rest of the world. And due to that reason itself, because research papers contains mostly text, okay, and you must have seen Wikipedia, how Wikipedia is, okay. Most of you guys must have seen Wikipedia. Okay, you are having text and you are having links right over there. So any word that you're not able to understand it, it's in the format of a link, and if you're clicking on this particular link, it will take you to another particular website right over there, and that website will be on hypermedia itself. Okay, that website will be on hypermedia, another website which will have information related to hypermedia, and that is how you will be able to understand it. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So due to that reason, because there was not a lot of, and they created the entire internet and these websites for just sharing their research works, to share their citations, so that it was easily consumed by other researchers as well. They used just HTML to do that. HTML just provided these websites with a structure. It provided these websites with the content that it requires, just like the skeleton of your body. Just like in your body, you are having a skeleton that gives you a shape, that provides you a structure, that has the basic requirements that are there, the basic containments that are there right over there. Okay. So what is hypermedia? That is just a text that is there. It is just like saying what is JavaScript underscore PDF dot basics dot PDF. That is just the name that is there on my screen. That is just an image that is there. Okay, do not look at the content, just look at what I'm trying to speak and try to understand that. Okay, so yeah, that is what I'm trying to explain. So they started out with HTML. Now the problem with this HTML was that it just provided a structure to the website. It provided a content to the website, all these interlinks and everything to the website itself. Nothing more than that. So due to that reason itself, as you're able to see right over here, this is Microsoft's website back in 1980s. Okay, this is Microsoft's website back in 1980s itself. Microsoft, one of the biggest internet companies in the entire world, and this was their website. As you're able to see, is this a website that you will want to visit again at any point of time? Is this looks appealing to you? Does this look as a website that, okay, wow, how beautiful this website is, I would like to come back to this website at some other point of time? No, it does not look appealing, it does not look beautiful to be. And that was the problem with HTML. Although it was able to provide some content, although it was able to provide some of the basic necessities, a structure to the website itself, it was not able to provide beautification to the website. And that is where most of these websites looked so shitty, because they were made just using HTML. And that is where your CSS or cascading style sheets were introduced. Okay, your CSS or cascading style sheets were introduced. So the full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. If somebody asks you, you should be able to identify with that. Hypertext markup language. CSS is basically cascading style sheets. So this is Yahoo's website back in 1998. Okay, this is Yahoo's website back in 1998 right over here. As you're able to see, the structure is good, but now it is well organized. It's not just having a good structure, but also organized pretty well. You're having some images, you're having colors, you're having some organizational structure that you are able to see right over here. the website looks much more appealing than what it was before. Okay, it's a lot better than Microsoft, a lot better than Microsoft, just because you are using CSS. Okay, so CSS basically works as if your clothes. Okay, you are having your clothes that makes you, gives you a better appearance, your hair products that you use, the makeup that you use, okay, the accessories that you wear, the phones that you carry, all these different stuff that you are having. Okay, that is something that gives you a beautification. Okay, that makes you look appealing in nature, and that is what CSS is. HTML is like your skeleton, CSS is like the skin, the hair, the clothes that you wear, the accessories that you have. That is the use of CSS itself. Okay, it makes you look much more appealing. But what about JavaScript? Okay, so for that, my team had created a good GIF for you guys. Let me just find it. GIF. My team had created a basic GIF for you guys. Let me see if I'm able to get that GIF. Yeah, so HTML is like the skeleton of your body. Okay, CSS is like the presentation or the appearance. Okay, the clothes that you're having, the accessories that you're having, and JavaScript provides a dynamism to, or some action to your website. So you are able to interact with the website itself. A website is able to react to some of the things that you're doing on the website itself. So all this interactivity between the user and the website is what JavaScript enables. Okay, that is what JavaScript enables. Are you guys able to understand like this using this example? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great, good. Okay, so now let's continue from right over there. Okay, so why was JavaScript created? That is a good question to ask at any point of time. So early on, what used to happen is that let's assume that you want to search something on a particular page. Okay, you want to search a particular text on a particular page itself. You couldn't do that when it was just HTML and CSS. You couldn't search for a particular text on a particular page. Okay, if you wanted to convert a particular unit, okay, you want to convert meters into kilometers, or you wanted to convert meters into feet or something like that, you couldn't do it on the website itself. Okay, whatever. So for example, if I want to convert 100 meters to kilometers, I'll have to enter 100 meters on my website. I will have to press enter. That information will then go to the backend. Okay, it will go to a server. There it will be computed. Okay, there all the processing, whatever processing was required at any point of time, it was done on the servers itself. Any kind of processing, then the, for example, the answer comes to be 0.1 kilometer, and that will be sent back to my website, and then I will be able to see the answer on my screen. That is how the original like websites work. Okay, similar to that, if you wanted to show some animation to the website itself, I want to have some crazy ass animation on my website, I couldn't do that. That was also not possible. Okay, for example, the Apple website that is there, crazy ass animation on the website, that wasn't possible without the help of JavaScript. So what happened was Netscape came to this particular person, Brendan Ike, and they said that, okay, Brendan Ike, we want you to create a lightweight language, a very light language that can run on the browser itself. Okay, just by utilizing the resources of the browser, you can run on the browser itself. Okay, and we don't have to do all these different stuff on the servers. Okay, can all these different stuff can be done on the browser itself. That is what they approached Brendan Ike with, this particular problem statement. Brendan Ike, so JavaScript, we are learning JavaScript properly in a lot of depth. Even after 7 years of working in JavaScript, I cannot even say right now as well that I've learned JavaScript properly. But yeah, this particular person created that language in just 10 days. Okay, he created this language in just 10 days itself. So what happens? Let us look at some of the websites without any JavaScript in them. So let me just open up, sure, I will open up Netflix. I tried to open up Netflix. Let me open up Netflix right over here. Will I be able to sign into it? I don't remember the ID password actually. Yeah, I don't remember the ID password. Uh, this work. Yeah, I'm able to get the ID password of somebody else. Vlog, sure. Let me just open it up right over here. So this is your Netflix, as you're able to see. And when you are hovering over any one of these like movies, okay, you are able to see that it becomes bigger. You are able to see the trailer behind it and everything right over there. Okay, so as you're able to see, if I'm hovering over Naruto or I'm hovering over Demon Slayer, it becomes bigger, and the animation is going on behind it as well. What about Instagram? Okay, let me try to open up Instagram if it will open up. I don't think so. I've logged into it. Yeah, I've not logged into it. So Instagram, we won't be able to see. Okay, no issues in that. Let's do one thing. Let me go back to DevTown. Let me open up DevTown itself. Take this out, it up. Try to open up Netflix right over here. We'll open up Instagram here. We'll open up any other websites that you would like to see. Any other websites that you would like to see right now, guys? Any other websites that you would like to see, guys? Please let me know. Instagram. Let us see. Okay, so let's do one thing. So I have a particular like I've installed a particular Chrome extension right over here called as Web Developer. Then search for it. Okay, I'm going on Google. Search for Web Developer Developer Chrome extension. Okay, that is the thing that you need to search for. The first particular link that you are able to see is the Web Developer Chrome extension right over here. You need to install it inside your Chrome browser. Okay, you need to install it inside of your Chrome browser itself, and you're good to go. So we'll open up the Apple website as well. So apple.in. We'll open up amazon.in as well. And what we're going to do is we are going to use the Chrome browser, the extension that is your Web Developer Chrome extension, and I'm going to disable JavaScript from my websites. Okay, I'm going to disable JavaScript. Just by clicking on this disable JavaScript, I'm disabling JavaScript on all my websites. So if I'm now reloading Netflix, okay, if I'm reloading Netflix right over here, so JavaScript is not working. So if I'm trying to hover over any of these tiles, okay, I'm trying to hover over any of these tiles, you are able to see that none of these tiles are getting bigger, and we are not able to see, okay, we are not able to see their trailers, and even more of the titles are not loading up. Without JavaScript, more titles are not loading up right over here. So if I'm clicking on this, let us click on Naruto Shippuden. Okay, as you're able to see, if I'm clicking on Naruto Shippuden without JavaScript, even my player is not coming up. Without JavaScript, even my player, which is used to showcase the entire video, is not working right now. Similar to that, if I'm going on Instagram and if I'm going to my profile itself right over here, so this is the Instagram profile. Let me disable JavaScript. Okay, so I've disabled JavaScript right over here. I will reload the entire website. As you are able to see, without JavaScript, your Instagram won't even load up. Without JavaScript, your Instagram won't even load up. The same goes for YouTube as well. Without JavaScript, your YouTube won't even load up as well. Let's go to Apple website. Okay, let's go to Apple website. We'll go to which particular product should we see? Let's look at the iPad Pro. Okay, iPad Pro, amazing product, man. Okay, amazing product. We will enable JavaScript first of all. Okay, so we will enable JavaScript. Let's enable JavaScript. Let's reload the website. Okay, so this is your website that you are able to see. Okay, the animations, as you are able to see right over here. Okay, all the animations that are there, blah 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 blah. Good looking website, good animations on the website as well, simple enough animations. Okay, now the exact same thing I'm doing without JavaScript. Okay, without JavaScript. So if I'm disabling JavaScript on the Apple's website, so disable JavaScript, reload the page. Okay, as you're able to see, all the animation that was there, all the animation that was there on the website is gone, completely gone. As you're able to see now, all the animations have been replaced by just the images. There is no animation on the website. As you're able to see, all these were animations that were there on the website itself. It's totally gone. There is no animation whatsoever on the website. And that was the use of JavaScript. The same thing right over here. If I come back and we disable the JavaScript once again. Okay, so we have disabled JavaScript and we are going to reload amazon.in. So all these zoom in and all those kind of stuff will not work anymore. So if I'm taking on a particular food itself, okay, browsing history, gift card, uh, so all the zoom in and everything that was there at any point of time, that won't work anymore. Okay, so if I'm trying to buy, this looks nice, so I will try to buy this. Okay, so there was the zoom in kind of stuff, okay, that was there, that won't work. Okay, zoom in and everything won't work at any point of time. So all this is because of the fact that the JavaScript is disabled. All this because of just one fact, that JavaScript was disabled right over there. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Good. Now, one of the questions that most of you must be having is, sir, I've heard about Java. You're talking about JavaScript. Are both of them the exact same thing, or both of them are different things itself? Okay. So Java and JavaScript are as similar to each other as apple and pineapple are. Apple and pineapple are both fruits, and both of them have the spelling of APPLE inside of their names, except that they are not related to each other. Okay, except that they are not at all related to each other. JavaScript is the most in demand language. It is the number one in demand, first number in demand language out there in the entire industry. At the second number, you are having Python. Okay, Java is right now at the fourth or the fifth position. Okay, it is way beyond right now. So at the first position, it is JavaScript. At the second position, it is Python. And JavaScript, almost 80% of the entire internet right now depends on JavaScript, both from the front end perspective as well as from the back end perspective as well. So if you are trying to get into web development, if you want to get a very high paying job inside of web development, then you have to learn JavaScript. There's no other option right over there, guys. Okay, so initially JavaScript, so now why is JavaScript having Java in its name? If it's not related to it, why is it having? It's very misleading. So initially JavaScript was named as LiveScript when it was first created by Brendan Eich. Okay, it was named as LiveScript. Now the problem was nobody was using LiveScript itself at that point of time. Back in 1990s, Java was a very famous language. Everybody was like, yeah, I will do everything in Java, I will learn Java and all this kind of shit. Right now nobody wants to learn Java because there are very few jobs available in that market. So what they did was, because of a marketing tactics, okay, because of a marketing tactics, they renamed LiveScript as JavaScript, that people are able to confuse that. Okay, maybe it has Java in its name, maybe it's related to Java, let's learn that, let's try to implement it. So the developers thought like that, and it actually worked. So it was initially named as Java LiveScript. Later on it was renamed as JavaScript because of just marketing tactics itself. JScript is one of the like rip-offs of LiveScript that Microsoft tried to create. So Microsoft was known at that point of time to create rip-offs, okay, of some successful products. So Microsoft tried to create the exact same language on their own, and they named it as JScript, again the same language. And you must have heard about JavaScript being referred to as ES6, ES5, or ECMAScript or something like that. So just like Europeans have that, European Union has that, everything should be standardized, everything should have some kind of a standard way of naming it. Or so in that way, European Union renamed JavaScript as ECMAScript, or the short form as ES6 or ES7, whatever the latest one is. And these are all the same names for JavaScript. So if anybody is referring to LiveScript or JScript or ECMAScript or ES6, they're basically referring to JavaScript itself. So you don't have to be like, "Arey, what is this new language?" It is the exact same language only. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. Okay. So we'll stop right over here. We have covered the basic theory that we needed to cover, the basic storyline that we needed to establish. From tomorrow onwards, we will be starting with the direct practicals in JavaScript itself. For the first 2 days, if you don't have a laptop, do not panic. Try to listen to me properly. Try to understand what I'm trying to say. Once we have crossed the basics that I want you guys to understand in JavaScript related to programming itself, then we'll be shifting on to a particular platform on a website, okay, that you will be able to code along with me on your mobile phones as well. Do not worry, I've taken care of everything. Okay. So are you guys able to understand everything up till here? Please let me know. Good. So let's come back to the attendance criteria, the criteria for getting the certificates and everything. So pretty simple. I will not be repeating it again. Okay, listen to me very carefully, because it's a very long thing. If I'm repeating it again, I will get headache or something like that. Okay, so let's try to understand it, guys. So I've already told you guys about 3 different certificates that you will be able to receive. The first one is the DevTown certificate. The second one is your Microsoft certificate. And the third one is your Google certificate. Now, how will I be taking the attendance? I will be letting you guys know after I've told you guys the criteria of getting the certificates. Once the criteria is completed, then I will be letting you guys know how I will be taking up the attendance as well. Okay, it will be very simple. Do not panic. Just try to understand this. Now, the DevTown certificate. Okay, the DevTown certificate will be given to everybody. Will be having 7 out of 7. So there will be 7 days of classes, 7 out of 7 or 100% attendance. Those guys will be having 100% attendance or 7 out of 7 attendance. Now this 100% attendance is basically you have to attend the class live. If you're not able to attend the class live, you're not going to get attendance for that day. You will not get attendance for that day. You will not be able to get the certificate as well. So those students will be having 100% attendance for attending the classes live every single day. These guys will be receiving the certificates, 100% attendance. Those guys will be getting the DevTown certificate. Okay, now every single day inside of the attendance as well, sometimes there will be a question, sometimes there will be no questions as well. For example, in today's class there will be a question inside of the whatever uh, attendance that I will be creating. I will be showing you guys. There will be a question inside of it and MCQ inside of it itself. Okay, whatever I've taught in today's class, the MCQ will be related to that. It won't be an MCQ that you'll be able to find on the internet. Whatever. So as you have been able to see, I use a lot of examples while teaching. Okay, I use a lot of different examples while teaching itself, and that examples are unique to me. You won't be able to find that example anywhere else while you are learning. So I'll be asking you question that, okay, for this particular topic, which example did I use? And I will give you 5 different options right over there. Okay, if you are able to select the correct option, that means you were there in the class, you were listening to me correctly, and you are going to get the attendance for that day. Okay, you are going to get the proper attendance for that day. You're just filling up the Google form. You are making the question wrong in that, and you have filled all the 7 days. Let's assume all the 7 days you have filled up the attendance form. Okay, but all the questions you had done it wrong, and none of the questions are correct. Even one of the questions is not correct. Okay, in that case you will only get the DevTown certificate. For those students who will be having 7 out of 7 days of attendance, that is 100% attendance, as well as all the questions answered correctly. Guys, in that particular case, you will be getting the Microsoft certificate. Some days there will be one question, some days there will be two questions, some days there will be no questions. But all the questions for the entire 7 days, if you are writing the answer right, if you're selecting the right answer, in that case, you're going to get the Microsoft certificate. Okay, you're going to get the Microsoft certificate. And then you are having the Google certificate right over here. Those students who will be getting the Microsoft certificate, that is 7 out of 7 attendance, plus you are having all questions correct, as well as on the last day, we will be having the project as well. On the 7th day, we'll be doing a project. I will be live coding the entire project in front of you. I'll be explaining you the project. I'll be giving you almost 5 to 6 days to create the exact same project. I'll be asking you to submit the project back to us. Those students will be submitting the proper project back to us, the exact same. Now, which project are we going to create, how to submit the project, where to submit the project, how to do the project, all that I'll be letting you guys know on the last day itself. Just one thing, that you can do the project from your mobile phone as well. I made sure of it. Okay, you will be able to do the project from your mobile phone as well. But all these different things, what is the project, where is the project, how to do the project, how to submit the project, when to submit the project, how much time will be given to us, all that I will be letting you guys know on the 7th day itself. Not right now, because we don't need to discuss it right now itself. We are not going to waste our time. Okay, so project submission. These students will be getting the Google certificate. Okay, these students will be getting the Google certificate itself. Are you guys able to understand everything up till here? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand everything up till here? Please do let me know, guys. Good. Now let me come back to attendance itself. Every single day there will be a Google form. How I will be providing the Google form may be different every single day. Someday I will provide you a QR code. Okay, today, for example, for today, because today is the first class, I'm going to provide it in as simple manner as possible. Okay, so I'm going to provide you a QR code itself. I will be telling you guys how to open up the QR code. Today, I will be providing you guys with a lot of time as well. Okay, aram se you guys open it up. Okay, you guys fill it up. Okay, you will have 24 hours to do that. Okay, so for today, because it is the first day itself, you will have a lot of time to do all these things. Okay, but on a normal day, that is from tomorrow onwards, you will have 10 minutes to fill up the Google form. Every day there will be multiple like attendances itself. One attendance I will take up in the middle of the class, anywhere in the middle of the class itself. One attendance I will take up at the end of the class. Okay, so every day there will be multiple attendances possible. Even if you are missing out on a single attendance, that means you were not present in the class, were not listening to me in the class itself, or you were not live. Okay, each of these attendance will be open up just for 5 to 10 minutes, not more than that. Just 5 to 10 minutes. You will not get enough time. And each of these attendance will have a question as well. You have to open up the QR code, you have to open up the Google form, you have to fill up the Google form, you have to answer that question itself. And if you're not listening to me in the class properly, you will not be able to answer that question as well. Or you will not be able to answer that question as well, because you will not be able to find it on the internet. Okay, as simple as that. Today I'm giving you guys 24 hours to fill out the Google form, so that you have an understanding of, okay, so how to open this up, how to use this up, and all those kind of stuff. Okay, but from tomorrow onwards, we'll have multiple attendance. I can have 3 attendance in the class as well. They'll give you 5 to 10 minutes to fill up the Google form. We'll just close it off. I'll close the attendance form itself in the middle of the class. So if you're not present in the class live, you're not going to get the attendance as well. That is how the attendance is going to work from tomorrow onwards. Today is the first day. I will give you a chill break. Okay, I want you guys to ease into it. I want you guys to understand how the QR code is going to look at, how the forms are going to look at. Okay, so it will be very easy. So let's get started. I'll give you the Google form. Give me a second. So, like I said, there will be no cost associated with the certificates nor with the boot camps. Okay, what we want from your end is pretty simple. We want you guys to focus upon the class. We want you guys to learn in the class itself. Okay, that is the only thing, and that is the reason why we are making the entire, like, getting the attendance and getting the certificate process so tough, because these certificates have value. These certificates have value. These are coming from Google and Microsoft. These are value based certificates itself that you can add to your resume. We start giving it out to everybody who are not even attending classes, who are not even submitting the projects, then these certificates will have no value to them. Make sure that these certificates, you are able to put it on your resume, and it adds value to your resume. That is the reason why we are creating this in such a hard way that it's impossible. Okay, if you're not, like, if you're not focused upon the class, will not be able to get the certificate as well. As simple as that. Laptops are not required, like I've already told. You can do the entire project from your mobile phone as well, that I have made sure of. Okay, so let me just create the attendance form for you guys. It will take me a second or two. So I'll close down this, create a copy of this, and what is the name? I'll copy the name from right over here. Daily the classes will be from 7:30 to 9. Okay, today, because it is the first day, I don't want to overburden you on the very first day itself. As a reason why we have only 60 minutes of class today, but every single day there will be 90 minutes of class that will be there. Okay, I'm just hiding my screen so that I'm able to create the question. So give me a second, guys. Display capture, I'm removing it so that I'm able to create the question for today. Okay, give me a second, guys. Okay. Create our question right over here. Let me create. Give me a second, guys. I'm creating the question right now. I know it's blank behind me. That is something that I have done. Okay, to create the question. Okay, so I've created the question as well. I've made this question compulsory for you guys so that you have to answer this question as well. A simple question. If you have attended the entire class, you will be able to understand the question. Accepting responses, send link, copy. I will create the QR for you guys. B. Download day 1. Okay, so you guys will have till tomorrow's class itself to fill it up. The attendance, I'm not going to start. You will not be able to fill the attendance right now. The attendance you will be able to start filling the attendance from 8:40. Okay, you will not be able to fill up the attendance right now. I'm telling you guys this. I'm showing you the QR code. Okay, you can start filling the attendance form only after 8:40, not before that. Before 8:40, the attendance will be closed. Are you guys able to understand this? The attendance is closed before 8:40. You will not be able to fill up the attendance before 8:40. The attendance form will open only after 8:40. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? The attendance will only open. The attendance form will only open up after 8:40. It will not open up right now. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Right now the attendance is closed. Okay, you will not be able to open up the attendance, okay, at any particular point. This is the QR code for the attendance itself. You guys can, if you have an Android phone, you can use Google Lens to scan the QR code. You can use like GPay, PhonePe, whatever. If you are having that apps, that will also scan this QR code to open up the form. If you're still not able to use it, you guys are currently learning programming. Okay, you can do a simple Google search on how to open up QR codes itself. If you guys have an iOS phone, that is an Apple phone, you can directly use the camera app to scan the QR code. Okay, so if you don't know how to scan the QR code, if you're still not able to figure it out, okay, just do a simple Google search. Okay, there are websites where you can upload an image to scan a QR code as well. Okay, if you're not able to understand how to scan a QR code, just do a simple Google search, guys. It's not that difficult. Okay, it's pretty easy. I hope that you guys will be able to do it very simply. Okay, and the QR, the Google form will open up only after 8:40. Okay, not even exactly at 8:40, only after 8:40. At 8:40 I will be opening up the QR code, not before that. Okay, so you can scan the QR code, but the form wouldn't open up. Okay, the form will open up at 8:40. I will set up an alarm right now. Set an alarm for 8:40. As you're able to see, I've set an alarm for 8:40. At 8:40 I will open up the Google form. Okay, this is the QR code on your screen that you have to scan. I hope that you guys are not using YouTube for the very first time. Okay, so this is a YouTube video. You can pause the video, you can rewind the video back to find the QR code. Today I'm showing a QR code. Tomorrow I might just say that okay, the attendance form is somewhere on that particular thing, and you will have 10 minutes in the middle of the class to fill up the attendance form. So yeah, we have to scan after 8:40 exactly. Okay, not right now. Like I said, the form is currently closed. The form will open up at only after 8:40. Okay, so Adarsh Raj Singh Rajawat, I hope that you are listening to me what I'm saying. Okay, those guys are saying that it is showing that it is ended. Are you guys idiots? I've already told you guys that the form will open up only after 8:40. Yes, it is closed right now. Because it is closed, it will open up after 8:40 only. Okay, you can take up a screenshot right now and open it up after 8:40 itself. You will have 24 hours to fill up the Google form. You have a lot of time. Okay, do not worry about it. The form will open up only after 8:40, not right now. Okay, great. So that has been done. And okay, I'll say this one more time, for the last time, for the love of God. Okay, the form will open up after 8:40. It is closed right now. It will open up after 8:40. You have to fill it up after 8:40. If you are there in the class, you know it. If you're not there in the class, you will not know it. Okay, great. Now that I've said that, those guys who have listened to me, they will be able to understand it. Those guys who are not listened to me, they will not be able to understand it. Okay, so that's good. And yeah, so we'll end the class right now. I hope that you guys will be able to fill up the form on time. Please do not waste time. 8:40, I've already told you the time as well. And if you guys were able to get some information, if you guys were able to learn something from today's class, please do like the video as well. Why I say that is because of a very simple fact. We talk to various different companies to provide you guys with the certificates that you require. Right now we are in partnership with Google and Microsoft. We are currently in talks with Amazon and Facebook as well. So we need to showcase it to them that yes, the students were able to learn something from our class. They were able to gain something out of the class itself, and they enjoyed the class right over there. And the only thing that we can show off to these companies is the likes and the subscribers. Like I said, we don't charge anything to you guys. We don't like have anything. The only thing that we want is your love and your support. We have that. That is more than sufficient for us to make sure that we are able to continuously provide you guys with all these different stuff. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. It was great meeting you. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. That will really help us a lot to help you in the future. Okay, and thank you so much, guys, and have a great night ahead. Hope to see you guys tomorrow at 7:30 sharp. We'll be having a 90 minutes class tomorrow as well. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you.